Hey y'all, I'm Carole Corey, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome back to my Creating Corner. And if this is your first time here, yay, I hope you have fun. Go ahead and click that little subscribe button right next to my name. Doesn't cost anything and you'll easily be able to come find us to join us with another project in the future. And I tell you what, the future is great. I'm really looking forward to so many things. I've got some awesome news I'm going to share with all of you. What we're doing today is, I just got in the Boho Beach Kit, and I've got some great ideas on other things we can do with this kit, and I'll get into that and show you. But why am I so excited about it? Yes, I love our kits. The kits collection, the online kits collection is great, but August 1st through 31st, 2023, all of those kits are going to be on sale for up to 30% off. Can you imagine? Have you checked out that tab? It's the online kit collection. There are get well kits, get well card kits, there are craft kits, there are Christmas card kits, there are general birthday kits, there are general note card kits, there are Christmas card tag kits. There are all kinds of kits. It's the coolest collection of kits. And they all come with everything you need. They all come with the block to put your stamp on, they come with a Stampin' Spot, and they come with the adhesives. They're great. And they're all on sale all month of August 2023. How is that for fabulous? Another piece of fabulous, I didn't know these kits were going to be on sale, so all summer long I've had all the proceeds from all of the kits from the online kits collection, as well as paper pumpkin kits. All of the proceeds are going towards my September Great Cycle Challenge fundraiser for the Children's Cancer Research Fund. Yay! So that does go through September the 10th, and because for the last 2 years they've had a match day on like the second Wednesday, I don't know if there's going to be match day this year. Hopefully there will be. So if there is, that's when I'll put the money in, to get it even better. You put $5 in, it becomes 10. You put $50 in, it becomes 100. So that is an exciting thing. So all of the proceeds from all of the kits from the online kit collection, as well as the paper pumpkin kits, are going for that. I'll have my link for the Great Cycle Challenge and for the Children's Cancer Research Fund for more information on that. I'll have those links down below. But right now, I want to talk about the Boho Beach Kit and a couple little things extra we can do with the materials in here. Let's get this down to my creating table and get started. Come on. Okay, so when you get your kits from Stampin' Up!, they come, with a Stampin' Spot, a nice little ink spot for you. I like to use these when I travel. You can put just about every color in one of these boxes. And then you get your stamp set. This one is, enjoy your day, sit back and relax, a little splatter spot, and 2 frondy pieces. And then you have in a little shrink wrapped package, you have all of your materials. So you don't have to worry about things falling out when you open your box because they're all together. And in this packet you get your little extra things. Here is a block to put your stamp on, and here's some dimensionals, and we've got some twine. Let me look at the rest of these things. Okay, this kit is just brimming with possibilities. Look at the beautiful envelopes that it comes with to go along with the card bases, and we've got 2 card bases that are just exciting. We've got pecan pie and crumb cake and Lost Lagoon and pool party colors. Oh, this is going to be fun to use. This kit is intended to make 8 cards, 4 of each of 2 designs. We've got glue dots, we've got dimensionals, We've got the block to put your stamps on, and your stamps, and the pecan pie glue dot, Stampin' Spot. And look at this twine that comes with it. If I can get it open. Look at all the twine that comes on here for the cards. You're not going to run out of materials when you're using one of your kits. Not at all. And then we've also got Lost Lagoon fronds and umbrellas, 2 sheets of those, and some nice shell idea backgrounds, and the Adirondack chairs and some nice crumb cake fronds. I can feel that ocean breeze just looking at these pieces. And then of course we do have 2 sets of banners. We've got one with the pecan pie background and one with the pool party background. And what would a kit be without directions? So on here we have, on our directions on the very back, it has a list of all the components. You've got your QR code. If you're a beginning stamper, you just hit it with this code right here and you'll get basic stamping techniques. This code right here will show you how to put these cards together if you're not watching my video. And then of course coordinating colors, so that you can use your own larger ink pads if you like. That's what I like to do. I like to bring my little ones. I like to save these for when I travel. Of course you can always refill them with your ink refills, but there you have that. And then here are the 2 designs that this kit is intending, and we are going to make these 2 designs. Look at the very detailed directions. Here are the detailed directions for card number 1 and then card number 2. All right, so let's go ahead, just jump right in and get started with card number 1, shall we? Okay, so let's get started and let's do card number 1 the way the kit designers intended it to be done. So here I've got this awesome card base, and I'm going to stamp. Now I went ahead and got my full-size pecan pie ink pad, because I do like to save the little ones for when I travel. But okay, so in pecan pie, I've got this, looks kind of like coral. It's got so many little branches on it. So I've got this little sprig, and we're going to stamp that right about there. Best practice, I should be stamping on a stamping pad. I will do that for the sentiment. Now I want the splatter spots. Here we go. And we're going to put the splatter spots down here along the rocks. Okay. There we go. All the way along the bottom. Just like it has in the picture. Okay. And we're done with that one. And now we're going to get the sentiment. We're just going to put the sentiment on the little panel. Again, in pecan pie. Enjoy your day. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, now we need the umbrella, the leaves, and the frond. Let me shut my ink pad so I don't make a mess. Now on the back of the umbrella, where is a pair of tweezers? So on the back of the umbrella, we're going to put 3 glue dots. The top, now it's calling for 12 inches of string. As I said, this is your everything included kit. Here along the bottom is our measuring units. This side is inches, this side is centimeters. So it says 12 inches. So I'm going to go 9 to 0, and then I'll just add 3 more for my 12 inches and cut it. And on the back of my sentiment, I'm going to put 3 dimensionals. 1, 2, 3. Then take that, that, that. There we go. I'm going to grab it in the middle. I'm going to attach it across my dimensional there. There we go. And pop it right across here. And come down a bit. Enjoy your day. There we go. And it does come out like that on the picture. So there we have it. Very quick, very easy, lovely, ready to write a note or do a picture. Do a picture. Stamp the sentiment of your choice. You could use one of the sentiments that is included in the kit. Like, okay, on the front it says, enjoy your day. The other sentiment says, sit back and relax. So there you have card number 1. Super fast, super easy, super cute. Yes, we're looking at August, but we still have weeks of summer left. This will get that summer feeling all through fall. So let's get on to card number 2, because I have some really fun ideas of what to do with these materials. So let's do card number 2 and move on with even more fun. And are we ready for card number 2? Okay, so I've put the glue dots on the back of this die cut. If I can pick the die cut up. There we go. So I've put the 2 glue dots on the back there. We are going to start out stamping this frond in pecan pie. Right about here. No, we're going to do this. Oh, this goes this way. Okay. So we're going to do it right about here. And we need our sentiment. I actually think I'm going to do our sentiment in, no, I'll do our sentiment in this same color. I was going to do it in Moss Lagoon, but I'm going to do this exactly like the directions say. Relax. I'm done with the, oh, look at that. If you don't get ink on your hands, were you really stamping? Not worried about it. Okay. So we're going to put a couple glue dots on the back. And I'm going to put, dimensionals rather, not glue dots. And I'm going to put 1 glue dot right there, and you'll see why. Okay. No. I need to put it over here. This end. Okay. And now we're just going to wrap this a few times. a few times around the ends. Right there. Snip it off. Oh, so cute. Sit back and relax. How cute is that? Oh, I really like that. I really, really like that. Okay, so these were the two designs that this kit intended you to do 8 cards of. Let's take these materials and go a little rogue. Let's go crazy. Let's see what we can come up with. Oh, these cards are so cute. Whoever designs the kits certainly has an eye for design, and I love these papers. So because I love these papers so much, I'm thinking that I can kind of cut these cards apart. The backs have design on them too, so I can cut these cards apart, use them, and maybe get extra cards out of these papers. Okay, so let's see what we can do. I'm thinking, let me put these aside for just a minute, and I am thinking for my first alternate card design, I'm going to make an easel card. So I have got, of course, one of my basic cards, card bases from the kit. Here I have a piece of Lost Lagoon. It's 4 1/4. As you can see, it's 4 1/4 by 11. I've scored it at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. So I'm going to give that a good press with my bone folder. Okay, and that's going to be the base of my easel card. I also have a strip that's 1 1/4 by 4. Then I have 2 pool party bases. Both of them are 4 by 5 1/4, and I have a strip that's 1 by 3 3/4. I'm going to go ahead just to get some of these out of the way. I'm going to layer up some of my panels. I'm going to layer that pool party right on top of that Lost Lagoon, and I'm going to get a pool party panel here, and this is going to go on the inside of my easel card, like so. And here I have a 3 1/2 square piece of basic white. I'm going to add this to the inside of the card right up top here. There we go. This is going to be put here for the stopper, but first I need to, let's see what we're going to do with this card front. Okay, so here I have a pool party 4 by 5 1/4, and now I'm going to cut 3 3/4 by 5. So let me get my trimmer out. 3 3/4. You know, I didn't measure this already. I'm sure it's tall enough. Yeah, okay. I do want to preserve the sand, so I'm going to come cut off a little bit of the surf. Okay. So now I've got 3 3/4 by 5, and I'm going to layer that on top. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and plan out how all of my different little pieces are going to go. So I know I'm going to put this there, and I'm going to put this there, and I'm going to put this back here, and I'll put this here, kind of like what the original card looked like. and then this will go on the bottom for the stopper. What I want to do on this card right here, I'm going to do a technique called the kiss technique. Now let me get my pad out here. I'm going to get my pecan pie. Okay. So with this frond that came in the stamp set, I'm going to ink it up, and I'm going to put one there. You know, after you use up all your supplies, you've got your stamps left. So this is a good technique to keep in mind for when you no longer have your die cuts. Now I want to put another frond, but I want it going the other direction. How do you make it go the other direction? This is my silicone craft mat. This is great if you're using glue. You do it on here and the glue comes right off of this silicone sheet. But it's also great for reversing images. So I'm going to stamp my image on here, and then I'm going to press my paper onto, or I'll pick it up and I'll press it onto my cardstock where I want my new image. It'll make sense. Just watch. It will make sense. So I've inked it up, pressing it on my silicone craft mat, getting it nice and inked up there. And now see, you can kind of see through the back of it, which is great to help you in placement. And there I'm just pressing it on my card, DSP card base front, and there you have it. I now have a frond going one way and a frond going the other. Exactly how I wanted it. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Let's put this here. Let's get this here. Okay. Go ahead and I'm going to go, while I've got that open, I'll go ahead and take, here I've got sit back and relax already on the stamp, so I'll go ahead and get that done. Okay, now I can shut this and get this out of the way. Alrighty, I'm going to pull this down just in case I decide I need this and the mini dimensionals. Alrighty, what am I going to do here? Let me grab a couple of glue dots. Put some glue dots on the back. Okay, now let's get some glue dots on the back of, do we want glue dots or do we want some, yeah, we'll go ahead and put glue dots on that. Okay. The chair is aiming that way, so I'm going to aim the umbrella, oops, that way. Okay, let's go ahead and put this behind the chair. See, it's very similar to what we did with the original. No, I'm going to put dimensionals behind that. Okay. Yeah, let's put dimensionals behind it. Like so. Now on this leg, now let's see how this is sitting. Okay, so we're going to put some glue dots here, but I'm going to use some of these foam adhesive strips under the front and the front two legs of the Adirondack chair. Now notice I have a red pipe cleaner around these scissors. These are my sticky scissors. I really recommend that you have a pair of scissors that you only use for your sticky stuff. You don't want to get glue all over your good scissors. Yes. That looks cute. That looks cute. Okay. Now we'll mount it on this. Oh my golly. Look at that. Now let's just get it mounted on the pool party panel. I like saying that, the pool party panel. There. Okay. Now this is going to stand up on this. So we only want to put glue on the bottom, this bottom section. An easy way to make sure you don't mess up is to put the glue right here on this panel. Of course, don't go to the edges because you do have a little bit of framing around your panel. See, it's not going straight to the edge. Okay, yay, we're almost done. Look how quick this is coming together. Okay, now we need to put a piece of designer series paper across here, and that'll be 3/4 of an inch by 3. So, using my Stampin' Trimmer, oops, I'll come to 3/4 of an inch. By 3. Put that. Oh dear, I measured it wrong. It shouldn't have been by 3. What should it have been by? 3.5. But that's okay because tell you what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to, with my sticky scissors, I'm going to cut this in half. Since I measured it wrong, put half over here. Half over here, and you'll see why it doesn't really matter, because in the middle right here I'm going to put my sentiment. Now I'm going to wrap some twine around it just like we did earlier. What did I do with my twine? Here it is, right in front of me. Put it across the back. And now we're going to set this whole thing right in the middle. There you go. Sit back and relax. Okay, now we just need to put a couple of dimensionals on the back of this. Raise it up. So it'll work as a little stopper. Lovely, lovely. And if you want to add a little bit of something extra, you can take the faux sea glass shapes, and I might just put one or two. Well, I just dropped it, don't know quite where it went. I'm just going to take one or two and put right along the bottom here. See? There we go. And there we have a beautiful alternate to the lovely cards that come in the kit. So using this background, we made this beautiful card right here. And I have this whole piece of designer series paper left over for another project. So let me clean this up and let's get on to another project. I like that. Okay, be right back. Okay, gonna try another alternate card here. This time I'll use the card base that's in the browns, and honestly, mathematically, it should work. I'm thinking what I'm planning will work. So let's just dive in. Dive in, it's a C thing. Okay, so here I have a piece of basic white. It's 5 1/4 by 11. So it's not exactly like, usually you would be like 4 1/4. This is 5 1/4 by 11. And it's been scored at 1 3/4, 3 1/2, 7 1/2, and 9 1/4. And actually this one hasn't been scored. So let's go ahead and do that together. I'm going to open up my Stampin' Trimmer here, and it is awesome. Let me get this card out of the way so I have room on my table. And here I'll put, okay, so I need to score it at 1 3/4. Okay, now the light blade is the scoring blade. There's 1 3/4, 3 1/2, 7 1/2. When you pull this arm out, it extends actually to 17 inches out here. So there I'm at 7 1/2 and 9 1/4. I guess you could always just say 1 3/4 and 3 1/2 from each end. But see, this arm, it comes out so far, it can't even fit the whole thing on camera. This is awesome. I love it. I love it. And it's so easy to change the blades too. You just kind of push it right here at this one area, and if your cuts are getting messy, you just pop your blade out, turn it around, and you've got a fresh cutting blade. And here's your score. And you can't lose your track. The track does not come out like it did on the other one. But okay, so let me put this away. So now this has been scored at 1 3/4, 3 1/2, 7 1/2, and 9 3/4. Okay, get them all bent, and now let me give them a good crease. Okay, so now I guess it's time to cut. Let me just go ahead. Like I say, mathematically, it really should work. It should work. So I shouldn't be nervous. But I'll need 2 pieces, 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. So there's 1 3/4. I need one more. 1 3/4. Now they need to both be 5 1/4, right? Let me double check this. Okay, that's 5 1/4. I'm going to do them at 5 1/4 and see, I might end up shaving it down a tad bit. Okay, this is supposed to be to cover this end. So do I want it to completely cover? Yes. I'll just say yes. I'll let it completely cover. Now I need 3 pieces, 1 1/2 by 3 1/2. So I'm going to go ahead and take them from this side. No. Okay. 1 1/2. I need 3 of them, right? Yeah. 1 1/2. Look at that. I've got, what, 1/4 of an inch left over? Holy macaroni. And these need to be 3 1/2 inches long. Okay. Wow. That used almost every single scrap up from that card base. That's good. That's a good thing. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and, oops. Cover the ends right here. Oh goodness. I'm glad that worked out. There wasn't much left. Okay, so those are covered. Now here I have 3 pieces of our one of our new in colors, Wild Wheat, and these are 3 1/4, well, 1 3/4 by 3 3/4. So I'm going to add this cardstock, add the DSP to this cardstock. As you see, I got that off a little bit. Let me show you how to fix that. Okay, so my panel was a little crooked here, and so you're seeing white. I don't want to tear the whole thing up, and you know I don't have any more, so I'm just going to take my crumb cake marker and I'm just going to color the white. Doesn't get much easier than that, does it? And now it's not nearly as noticeable. There we go. There we go. And once we get the card decorated, then it'll be fine. It'll be okay. Now, before I start putting anything together, this is the brown, the crumb cake frond. I don't want it crumb cake on this. I've got my Wild Wheat pad right here and a blending brush. I am going to get a piece of scrap paper and I'm going to use my blending brush and I'm going to just turn it over and I'm going to make the white side the color I want it. Always start off of the item that you want to do. Always start off the page. Okay. When you've got a little frondy thing, it's kind of hard to do your circular motion, so you don't have to. Because it's going on the brown, I just wanted to make this a little bit brighter. Ooh, something from the ephemera pack would do good too. But this is using up the materials that came in the kit. So it's okay. Oops, oh my golly, I just stuck my finger right in the wild wheat. Okay, let me shut this. I'm getting dangerous with that. And let me take this off. So now I've got a piece of wild wheat frond. Okay. What color shall I do my shall I just go ahead and do, no. I'm going to do my stamping for my sentiment in Lost Lagoon. I'm going to use, again, Enjoy Your Day. And I'm going to put it here towards the edge, closer to the edge, so I have room to put a shell on. I didn't get that. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. Okay, I didn't ink that quite right, so I've just got my Lost Lagoon marker. And I'm just going to finish that Y, just like that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, they've got a, you can order, it's the whole new core color collection. So that's a great collection to have of your markers. Okay, so we need to get these put together. Now the concept is we're going to have this one here, this one here, and this one here. Okay, so, oh, I guess my math wasn't as good as I thought. Oh yeah, they do all fit. So they all have to be right bumped up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have these attached to this side and this one attached, well, we're going to have them lined up together so when you open the card it'll come like that, okay? Theoretically. So, oh golly. Well, you know, I've got limited materials here. It's not like I could go ahead and make a card, you know, beforehand. I kind of had to, you know. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue just on the edge, and I'm going to put it kind of centered. Well, not kind of centered. I'm going to put it centered, but flush with the top. Now I'll take the, oh, which one would come next in the, when I cut it? That one. Okay. Now I'm going to put just a little bit of glue on this end because it's going on the other side. Push those down and put that there. And this one will finish it up. Do it that way. No. There we go. And this one's going to be glued on this end here. Oh, that's going to be cool. That's going to be cool. Yeah. So it'll open like that. That's cool. All right. Now I'm going to put Enjoy Your Day. We're going to put that on the bottom. And I'm going to put a small shell on it. We're just going to use regular glue to glue it on here because I think I'm going to put, I think I might put this on dimensionals. Not 100% sure. So I know I want this one here. I know I want this one. Maybe, you know, you got to be careful you don't run off the edge of the card. There, 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 and there. Okay, how are we going to do this? Okay, I'm going to get these connected here, and that'll come across, and that'll be there. Okay, I'm going to connect. Alrighty, I got it. I got it. Let me get some glue dots right here, and put the glue dots. We're going to connect this guy. I might be taking it apart. Maybe not. Okay, we're going to put this one here. Okay. We're going to, I'm going to put some foam strip on the chair to pull the chair out of the way. And there. Okay. Ooh, it's working. I'm excited. Wasn't 100% sure, but I think it is going to work. Let me not celebrate too soon, though. Okay. Now, this needs to come in like so. I might end up having to trim that down. I'm going to trim the little bottom off of that because it's getting in the way. That'll go behind there. Oh, that'll be cute. Yeah. That'll work. I'm going to put a glue dot here. For that guy. Okay. Let's go ahead and put some dimensionals on the back of this one just to get it up out of the way. And I think this is going to be an awesome birthday card. And you could put a lovely birthday sentiment in the middle. Oh, that's great. Do I want to put any? Do I need any? I don't need anything else. That is plenty. Oh, I'm excited. It worked out. Worked out better than I thought it would. It worked out like I thought it would. Let me put it that way. Oh, that's cool. Enjoy your day. Ta-dee! And it wants to come back in. There we go. And it'll come back in. I guess you just got to kind of fiddle with it. And it'll come back in. Oh, I put it over. It's coming off here. I am going to have to take that off just to move it. But you know what? We don't really need the umbrella, do we? If this is getting in the way too much, I guess we can just take the umbrella off. Oh, I like it. I do like it. I do like it. Okay. Oh, that is good. That is good. Okay, that umbrella isn't gonna cooperate very well, I guess. But everything else is working okay. Well, what you gonna do? You know, you try things, sometimes they work out perfectly, sometimes not so perfectly. But that still is a cool card, and whoever gets it can always flop that around in the front to show it off. I hope that isn't considered a fail. Tell you what, it needs some sparkles across the bottom. I have some, here I've got some adhesive, little gold adhesive sequins. I'll just put a couple of those across the bottom. And I may end up taking that umbrella off. Maybe not. Looks pretty when you begin with, and it certainly does look special when you open it up. So anyway, so there is my my second alternate card. So I think I better quit while I'm ahead. What do you guys say? Okay, so there we've got this card, and the that'll stay open like that. And here we have the okay, that's not going to work. We'll have to do something else about this. I did like it there. I'll figure out something else to do with that since it doesn't quite want to stay up on its own. Yeah, I'll do something. Another little piece of glue I think will take care of it. Yeah, we'll just put another little glue dot on the back. Right there. And stand up. Now it's standing up. Okay. Okay, so we've got the easel card. We've got this little bar card. We've got the two cards that come with the kit design. They're all lovely. They are all just lovely. So the kits, August 1st through 31st, 2023, up to 30% off on all those kits on the online kit collection. And remember, until September 10th, all of the kits that are purchased from my site, including your paper pumpkin kits, I'm using as my fundraiser for the Great Cycle Challenge in September for the Children's Cancer Research Fund. So do take a look through the online kits collection. Find the Boho Beach Kit. Now you see plenty of different things you can do. You've got the materials to do 8 cards. So here's 4 right here. But yeah, so I'll put the link down below for the Great Cycle Challenge and for the Children's Cancer Research Fund if you're interested in more information. All donations are tax deductible. So I hope you like my cards. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't hate them, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks so much for joining me, and until next time, keep making the world a beautiful place. Bye.